Hey guys, what's going on? Mo Gray here. Just want to make this video, talk about some motivation things that I've been thinking and, just things that I want to discuss with everybody else and see what everybody else is thinking and how everybody else's mindset is around here. So, the main things I'm going to cover today are traditional thinking and fear of failure because I feel like those are the two biggest things that prevent anybody from exploring any opportunity or, open their mind in any type of way. Okay, the first thing is traditional thinking. I want to ask you guys a question, and I want you to just think about it the whole time that I'm talking right now. Where has traditional thinking gotten you? Like seriously, where has your traditional thought process gotten you lately? Like, what has it done for you? What new things has it brought into your life? Just stuff like that. Now, while you're currently pondering on that question, I also want you guys to think about something else. What are your current outside influences? Meaning, like, who do you associate yourself with for the most part? Because that's the most important. Who you're surrounded by and who you associate yourself with every day. Think about that strongly. Are you associating yourself with people who are motivated, positive, you know, financially free? Anybody who's making, six-figure incomes? Are your influences people who are actually successful in life and not people that, are sitting and comfortable where they're at? Because that's the number one problem I find now. People are too comfortable in their current situation and the way that they're living. So they get so comfortable that when you try to step outside of your box or totally kick the box away, period, they look at you weird for it. And I'm only saying this because it actually happened to me, myself. I've had people, look at me like, what are you doing? And why are you doing that? And, that'll never work. And you know why it has worked? Because I was able to stop thinking comfortably because I've never been comfortable where I was at. I've always wanted more. So I was able to stop thinking like that and think outside of the box and think, okay, how do I get to the next level in my life? What do I do to get to the next level, that level that I want to be, where I feel, not only wealthy in income, but wealthy in a mindset. And I figured the only way to do that was to surround myself with people who are trying to do the same and who have seen people do the same and who are surrounded by people that have done the same already. And because it's not just about your influences and your surroundings, it's also about you and your mindset. You've got to go out there and elevate your mindset. You've got to elevate your thinking level and your thought process. And by doing that, I'm talking about going out to a Barnes and Nobles, getting a book from a motivational person or someone, already successful in doing what you want to be doing, and read that book. Go on YouTube, listen to those motivational speakers. Listen to one that I like to listen to is Eric Thomas. He's a very motivational person, very motivational speaker. You might have heard him. If you haven't, look him up. Definitely want to do that. But just go out there and study the minds of the successful and get that untraditional education they're giving you and apply it to your everyday life, and you're bound to see results. I promise you. Now we're going to move on to the fear of failure. And the question I want to ask you guys right now that I want you to think about is, are you afraid of failing? Let it soak in, think about it the whole time I'm talking, but really, are you afraid of failing? I'm going to take one of the greatest sports legends that we know today and really, flip it around so you guys can understand this concept and what I'm talking about. We're going to take Michael Jordan, for instance. Michael Jordan, everybody knows him for his last second shots and his buzzer beaters, but what if he never overcame his fear of, what if I miss this shot? Think about that. I'm sure Jordan had that fear at some times, like, what if I miss this shot? But you know what he still did? He took the shot. Now, if he let that fear overcome him, he would have never taken those shots and he wouldn't have been as famous as he was today. Michael Jordan was not afraid to fail, and that's why he became as great as he did. Now, failure is really meant to teach us, not to prevent us from doing anything greater, not to prevent us from doing anything that we want to do or things that we know we should do. Failure is simply put there to teach us what not to do next time. Once you move past the fear of failing, you can accomplish anything you want in life because you realize that anytime you do fail, it's meant for you to learn and grow from. And that's all failure is about. Now, the next time you see a new opportunity or a new chance and something new, different, whatever the case may be, take it, try it, do it. Because you sitting there like, oh, I don't know if that'll work for me, or I don't know if I could do it. Guess what you're hindering yourself to already? The chance to succeed. So just remember, guys, do not be afraid to fail because it's only a teacher. It's only going to help you to a more positive view and a more positive future. That's really all I wanted to cover with you guys. If anybody wants to touch base with me, if anybody's struggling, if anybody needs help with anything, or just simple motivation, or if anybody is really just, tired of where they are in life and want something different, want something more, really curious to what I'm talking about, what I do myself, really, my email is right there on the bottom. And just kind of reach out to me, email me. If you have my Facebook, I'll put the links on there or whatever. And, just get with me and I'll be able to help you guys with that. My last takeaway tip is really just think better to do better. That's my slogan. That's what I go by, and it's helped me so far become successful. And I know it'll help you if you apply it. Just remember, guys, nobody but you controls your future, and you have the power to change that at any given moment. That's it, guys. One out. Peace.